So, if this is such a big problem, Asmongold, what's the solution? What is your final solution, as they say? What is it? And seriously, like, what is, if this is a problem, what is the fix? Is it taking welfare away from them? Is that it? Why do you think that's good? Why do you think that's going to make their lives better? Why do you think it's going to make our lives better? How is it going to make anyone's life better to take their welfare away? Oh, I just...
Like tax credits for the kids, right?
This is so brain dead. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway.
The title of this video is Inside the New York Town Invaded by Welfare-Addicted Jews. Okay, that sounds about right.
So, Tyler Oliveira, for any of you that have been following Tyler Oliveira for quite some time, this doesn't really surprise you. Okay, this kind of, you know, rhetoric doesn't surprise you. But I think it's maybe he definitely, when he was cooking up this video, he was reading the room. Okay, but I think maybe he went a little too far with this one. I think maybe perhaps this isn't really gonna resonate with the audience he is looking for it to resonate with. Because I think that the demographic, the target demographic for this is twofold, okay? It's liberals, which it's not gonna work on. And it's extreme racist, okay? Which it will work on slightly. But not really, because Tyler Oliveira is a libtard, okay? He's not really, okay? He's not even a libtard. He's like a right-leaning moderate. He's actually very in line with Asmongold politically, I think. But he's just kind of a woke-tard. You know, that's how they'll view him. That's it.
I don't want my kids should play.
I think Tyler is probably slightly more moderate than Asmongold a little bit.
This is Curious Joel.
You're like
Yid?
A village of 44,000 Hasidic Jews in upstate New York that primarily speak Yiddish have an average of 7 kids per family. How many kids do most people
7
have?
kids?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids? It's one of the poorest
How do they afford it? I wonder how.
in America, with 40% living beneath the federal poverty line. Many men here are religiously studying the Torah full-time and heavily rely on public...
Whoa, wait a
Men
minute.
here are religiously studying the Torah full-time.
Yeah, man.
Bro, what is that? Jesus, that's a small hat. Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, I haven't
Rely
seen
on
those
public
before.
assistance and welfare in the form of Medicaid, housing vouchers, food stamps, and
Holy
cash aid to
shit.
support their giant families that God
Oh,
commanded them to
were
have.
those
And the
hats?
village enforces strict gender roles, modest dress codes, and sends their kids to private religious schools. And why is it okay for Jewish people to live together in a homogenous Jew-only community, but it's illegal when white people try to build their own? We'll have to Curious Joel myself to see what's going on.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah. You know, never mind. I said he was more moderate than Asmongold just a second ago. What the fuck was I thinking, man?
Includes wearing long skirts or pants, covered necklines, sleeves past the elbow, use appropriate language, maintain gender separation in all.
What the fuck? Are we paying for this?
God damn, at least he used to kind of pretend to be a liberal. What the fuck?
Values.
Oh my god.
Here and say shalom.
What the hell?
Praying. Hi. Hello. Okay, so it says entrance for members only. Not sure what it takes to be a member. What does it take to be a member? Do I have
True.
to be Jewish to enter? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the schedule exactly, but 9 o'clock sharp, they're not at work.
So nobody's working. No, so the government just pays these fuckers to sit around and do nothing? Oh my god.
Okay, so I guess everyone's praying right now. So you gotta wonder what these people do for employment.
Yeah, what do they do?
The Mexicans out here are doing hard labor, and the Jewish people...
The Mexicans out here are doing the hard labor, and what are the Jews doing?
I'm not sure what they do.
The Jews, I'm not sure what they do.
Okay. Maybe we can ask this guy. Excuse me.
All right.
What do most people do for work out here?
Nah.
You don't know? All right, cold shoulder. Question for you, sir. How long do people pray per day?
Different hours?
Okay, what do people do for work?
He's not a news
Okay, what do you
reporter.
do for work?
I don't want to talk. Yeah, I bet.
How many hours a day do they pray?
3 hours a day.
Do people
3 hours? Holy shit.
have 9 to 5s?
Yes.
Like what industries are they involved in here?
Construction, all other type of industries.
And what do you do?
I'm a student, and also I'm doing home care.
What are you studying?
I'm studying Torah.
Home care. Uh-oh. I've seen this one before.
Torah?
Yes.
Oh, no.
The Holy Torah.
And who pays for education?
I try to work on overtime.
Overtime.
Yes.
That's
Where do you
good.
work
Good for
overtime?
him.
I work home care.
Home care?
Night, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have kids?
I have kids, yes.
How many kids?
3.
How do you afford to raise 3 kids while being a student?
Because I work very hard. I want to study the Torah. I'm very proud.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Does the American
God help me. Is God the American taxpayer?
taxpayer help you too?
Also, yes.
Yep.
Okay, now we're starting to understand.
How many people out here are on like welfare in the form of like housing assistance or Section 8 or EBT, SNAP, Medicare?
Yes.
And that allows you to study the Torah?
Yes.
And raise your kids?
Yes. Thank
And
you.
how many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford
A lot of people don't understand because these people are white, how neglected they historically have been, and the persecution that they've faced in New York. People don't remember this. They don't. But in 1933, okay, I know, 100 years ago. In 1933, there was a Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden in America. America was a hostile place for Jewish people back then. And arguably, it has continued to be in many ways, despite the support for the Israeli homeland. Okay, basically, if you're Jewish and you want to go to the homeland, you want to go to Israel, then we love that. We love you. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll support you. We'll pay you. We'll go steal a house for you from a Palestinian, and you can have it. Okay, we'll do all that shit for you. But if you're here, you get dick. You get fucking nothing. That's how it is. Okay, and so I think that people look at Jews in this country, Americans look at Jews in this country, and they think that they get special treatment, right? That they see all of the corruption in our government around Zionism and around Israel, and they think that because of that like Jews are elevated in society. They're not. Look at these people. Look at them. They are living in abject poverty. And yet, here you have famous fucking middle of the road, I'm a moderate, Tyler Oliveira saying, yeah, look at these guys using all this welfare. They are scamming. They are scamming the government. That's not scamming, man. They live in poverty. Yeah, let's not blame this on historic bigotry in the area in New York. Let's not try to fix that. Let's just say that they be scamming. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, man. I hope that libs don't fall for this. But I could see this being even more successful than the Somali shit, honestly. Because of the appeal to libs. You know, Jewish people are white, right? There's been all this hatred for Somali Muslims. So a little bit of hatred for the white Jews tips the scales a little bit, right? Balances the scales. You know, it's fucked up. This is monumentally fucked up. It's, this is like, this kind of rhetoric is just like the Somali shit. Okay, this is evil. This is evil. You are taking a historically exploited and oppressed group of people in the area where they were exploited and oppressed, and you're saying like, look at how awful these people are for taking advantage of the little bit of welfare services that are at the disposal of Americans. These people who are living in abject poverty. All right. Anyway, let's keep going.
18 kids? That's fucking insane.
Let's see what he's got.
What the fuck do you mean 17 or 18 kids? Oh my god.
17, 18 kids.
They are proud to do what the Torah says, that you need
Yeah.
to be multiple
I think I might have to become a Jew.
and fruitful.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's welfare
seems pretty
abuse
good.
in the community out here?
No.
No.
There's no welfare abuse, well that's convenient.
Because they actually have the kids?
Yes.
They have the kids. Do they get tax credits for the kids?
What they get, they get. But
What they get, they get. Okay, yeah.
Well, that's not scamming, man. It's not. It cost $400,000 to raise a child. $400,000. Do you think these people are getting $400,000 from the government over the course of their child's youth? Over the course of their life between ages 1 and 18? I don't think so. I don't think they're getting that much per child. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'd have to see it.
They are all doing to keep
400,000.
Keep the Torah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on people out there who can barely afford to have one kid?
If they want, they can have one. But if God's given them more, it's very,
Right.
it's very proud.
Okay, shout out God.
Yes.
Shout out to God.
Very against the state of Israel. It's a very big problem for us.
So you guys don't approve of a state of Israel?
Yes.
before-
I mean, I don't blame them, man. Like, think about it like this. You got these Jews sitting here in New York just collecting bennies like it's nothing. And then you have Israel over there causing problems. Like, everything is going great for him. Everything is going great for these guys. So, like, the moment that Israel...
Everything is going. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I was just thinking. I was thinking, damn, I really wish I was a poor Jewish person in New York City right now. I wish I was a poor Hasidic Jew. Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. They're all sitting over there like, our lives are so great. Oh man, we love Yahweh and but like everything is so awesome. We're scamming the government with all of our children. But Israel keeps fucking it up with their genocide. It's so annoying. It's getting in the way of my scamming of the government. Like, no, man. No, it's an ideological difference. Okay, because all of the Jews that love Israel, guess where they are now? Guess where they're at now? That's right. They're in Israel. They're in Israel, unless they wisened up to the reality that Israel is kind of a dangerous place to live, and maybe they don't want to live there so much, but that's like very few of them, okay? Because any Jewish person that loves Israel, they're going there. Our country is sending them there, and they're giving them a house with that used to belong to a Palestinian. Okay, so that's what it is, man. These guys are ideologically opposed to Israel because what Israel is doing is evil. It's evil, and it goes against their religion. Because Israel has nothing to do with Judaism, because it directly contradicts Judaism.
Israel starts popping off and causing problems, that brings the eye of Sauron over to the other Jews. And they say, well, wait a minute, no, stop. Like, we don't want anybody looking at us. We don't want anybody thinking about us. No way. No, it makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening. Yeah, oh man, Israel is gonna inadvertently expose all of the welfare fraud we're committing. Like, this is just, I don't even know if this is like classic racism. I mean, I want to say it is, but I can't really think of anything like this that's like classic racism. I just can't.
It does. It brings a spotlight on them.
Messiah comes, right?
Yes. Zionism is not Judaism.
Yeah.
It's a very other thing.
Question for you, sir. What do you do for work out here? Are you on the phone? Or are you listening to the radio? Okay. Damn,
He's on the phone.
Folks. What do you do for work? How do you
Yeah,
make
yeah, because you're just a random guy walking around on the street like, hey, you wanna fucking do an interview at this time where racial tensions in this country are extremely high? Hey, you wanna be on my YouTube channel? Come on, hey, you're a Jew, get over here. I want to talk to you.
Nothing. How do you make money?
My wife.
Your wife?
This guy is living the dream. He does nothing, his wife works, and that's it. Holy shit.
What does she do for work?
What is this? What's
Interview.
Little this, little of that.
So your wife works, and do you study the Torah?
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah.
Kids do you have?
More home care.
How many children do you have? Okay, thank you.
Well,
that was fascinating.
Surely nothing weird is going on here, right?
Excuse me, do you study Torah?
The only weird thing I see going on here is a guy walking up to random Hasidic Jews and being like, tell me about your wife. Tell me about your family. What do you do for work? Do you study the holy scripture that is your religion? That is clearly your religion? Do you do that? Like, these questions are invasive, they are personal, they are at times, like, the answer is obvious, like, these people are Jewish. Yeah, of course they study the Torah. Of course they read the fucking Torah. What the fuck? Of course they pray. Look, dude, even like the Jews like this, you know, the more like trad, Hasidic types, you know, are they really praying 3 hours a day? The goal as a person of this, you know, religious extremity is to pray and worship as much as you can in your free time. So of course they're going to overestimate it.
Torah? What do you do for work?
Yeah, I pray for 8 hours a day. I pray for 12 hours a day.
Does your wife work?
So they just don't want to talk.
The Torah?
It's because they got a bloodborne.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to tell people. It just like when I'm streaming, I want to do two things. Okay, I want to talk about politics and my opinions on them, and I want to play video games. Okay, those are the two things I want to do. Now, do I end up talking about my personal life anyway? Yes, of course. Okay, but as a content creator, I am aware that revealing parts of your identity on the internet is kind of risky. Okay, but that's what content creators do. That's what we do. We talk about our personal lives. Okay, my point is, I try to avoid it, but I do it anyway. But these guys, these random Jewish people on the street, they are not content creators. Why do you think that they would want to talk about their personal lives, their business, their careers, and their families on, like, for all they know, it could be national television, and like this is obviously content that is going to be uploaded and people are going to watch it. Like, yeah, if I were just especially if I were, in this community, if I were in the New York Jewish community, I don't think I would want to, like, risk that. I don't think I would want to risk that kind of hostility. Do you understand? Like, I was talking earlier about my previous employment. Okay, I can't remember if I was doing it on stream. I may have done it a little bit, but I was definitely talking about it in the official JSTAR Discord, which you should join. Okay, but I try to keep it like just my title. Okay, I just tell them what I briefly what I did, and that's it. It like talking about these personal things, it's scary because even just a little bit of true information about you can like someone can find your identity off of it. Do you understand? And then they can harass you, and this happens to normal people. Okay, let alone content creators that talk politics. Okay, and these guys are Jewish. These guys are Jewish at a time when anti-Semitism in this country is going through the roof. And look at all of these right-wing commentators that just a few weeks ago they were saying, fuck the Jews, the Jews are evil, they're taking over the country. And now suddenly, it looks like they all got the boss call. And they're like, actually, Israel has, they are a Western ally. They are in line ideologically with us. It's the homeland for the Jews. We have to protect them and their sovereignty and yada yada. And it's like all this shit. I wonder why they're doing that.
For money?
I wonder.
Yeah. Does your wife?
Yeah.
She does.
So all the women work and these guys just sit around all day fucking them? And they just read the same book over and over?
Yeah, man.
Does your wife go to work to make money and you study Torah?
Where are you?
Who are you?
Good to meet you. I'm just doing a YouTube video about this place.
Asmongold has
Fascinating.
such a way with
Where are you
words.
going if you don't work?
I study.
Do you study? And does your wife work? What industry does she work in? Teaching, education, children?
She's
And how
a
do you
teacher.
afford the kids if you don't work? Your
My wife, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sounds like a great setup. Damn.
It sure
I have
is.
to get in on that. Excuse me. What do women work at here? What jobs do women work in here? Is it mostly childcare?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cold shoulder. Do you work a job as well as raise the kids?
Excuse me, woman with a child. Tell me where you work. How many children have you given birth to?
Uh-huh.
Tough to talk to the women out here. How do people afford to have
Oh, we found
families? Like, as a baby, do you also go to work at somewhere? What do you do for work?
So all the women work, the guys don't do
Do you
shit.
study the Torah for a living? Do you study the Torah? Do you work a job? No? Does your wife work a job? Are you a student? Do you work?
This is like going up and interacting with NPCs in like an old video game. It is. They just, yeah, doing the same emote, the same actions. Oh my god.
You a student? Man, I can't do this.
Yeah, it's New York. It's New York. Try doing this shit in fucking Brooklyn. Right? Try doing this shit in Hell's Kitchen. See what happens. Excuse me, sir. Where do you work? Hey, I'm walking in. Get the fuck out of my way, man. What the hell? Okay, they don't say that up there. My bad.
Excuse me, sir. Do you study the Torah?
King's honor, friend.
Hey. Oh, you speak on his behalf? How do you know that?
Why are they all on the phone? They're all on the phone, too. They're all, like, this is crazy.
He said he doesn't want to give an interview. How would he know?
How would you know?
Communicate telepathically via hive mind? Hi. Tyler, yes.
They're all on the
How are you, my
phone.
How are you doing? Yes.
They are using their phones.
He found one.
How are you? You want to say hi? Yes.
Yeah.
Lou, you want to say hi? No.
Okay, how are you doing?
Hey, shit, this
Do you want to tell me a little bit about this place?
Sure, we grew up here.
Okay.
It's a really nice place.
Yeah, and it's
That
most
guy has
Jews.
Down
it's
syndrome,
only
right?
And it's one of the
I
most
bet.
biggest growing towns,
We're
right?
growing
By
down.
percentage?
It's the biggest in the
Big
country.
Well, yeah, because you're having 17 kids. Yeah, I bet it's growing really fast. I believe it.
Families, right?
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
It's
They're holding hands.
Aw.
What do you mean? How do they have such big families?
we believe in God that
Believe in
God
God?
created that.
What?
Hey, thanks for saying hi, my friend. I don't know who you are. My name's Tyler Oliver.
Yo, that guy next to him, I don't know if that man had Down syndrome, okay? I'm sorry, that's fucked up if he doesn't. But he did, you know, to be fair. But anyway, all that is to say, whenever I see a person with Down syndrome, it makes me so happy, bro. They're always so nice. They're always so friendly. I love them. I really do. It puts a smile on my face. I can't help it.
Oh, this is a special hat. You don't see this hat very often.
Talk to this suspicious person.
How am I suspicious?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who I am.
And right back to the back to
this.
this.
Well, that's not true.
Everybody
What's
works.
up? That's not true.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
lie. That's not true. That's not true. I
A
talked to
suspicious
people who said
person, huh?
some just studied the Torah. They told me themselves. So who's the liar? I understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know who you are.
I'm just asking questions.
Man,
Angels, did you have?
bring the guy with Down syndrome back. This is. I'm already getting
I'm
pissed
just
off
exploring.
again.
YouTube vlogger. I don't work for Hamas. He said, do you
Works for
work
Hamas. Are you kidding me?
Hamas?
What a nutball.
What? Okay, so this is the most beautiful $10 million synagogue right here. It's quite nice.
$10 million, huh? Wow, that's a lot of money. I wonder where it came from.
See if anyone wants to talk. Are most people here rabbis?
The taxpayer.
Rabbis? Are you guys rabbis? No. Okay. Do most of them work as... Yes, hello. I'm
So they don't do anything all day. Like nobody, I don't see anybody working.
asking men what they do for a living out here. Are most people here?
What number?
Oh, just
What
my name's
number?
Tyler. I'm just asking Hasidic Jews out here.
No, not
What do you mean?
I'm gonna answer you because
What do most men do here for work? Is it they study the Torah?
no, most of them work in Amazon like you.
Oh, they work at Amazon. Oh, okay. So now they all work at Amazon. Makes a lot of sense.
CNN. No, I just have YouTube channel.
That did look like
Your
Sam Hyde.
presence of
It did.
a
Amazon
Goya
employs a lot of
sufficient-
people.
Question for you. What do most men do for work here? Are they rabbis? This is work?
No.
What do they do? They're trying to talk to people.
Is are they rabbis? Yo, hey, excuse me, sir. Are all of the Jews that are here, are they all rabbis? Are they all rabbis, sir?
They do a lot of things.
Yeah, man, I don't think so. I don't think they
How
are.
you make your money and afford to raise your families.
So
This shit is so stupid, dude.
I think
Oh
that these
my
people might work
God.
even less than the Minnesota Somalians. Really, not a single person
See?
here is working. This is really impressive.
And there it is. That's what. Look, this is what they're trying to do. I hope liberals see past this. I think they will. I think they will. I think that libs, like this. Don't get me wrong. This will work on moderates. Okay, rad libs, it won't work on. But what I'm concerned about is the people in between. In between that, the more moderate liberals. Okay, that's who this kind of content could work on. Okay, that's a problem. Because, like, this isn't going to work on the, like, neocons and the trad conservatives. Okay, it's going to work on the Nazis. And that's just a given. Okay, of course. Obviously. But, like, it's not going to work on the conservatives, the neocons. And it probably won't work on, like, even... on the rad libs, certainly not. But even like the more further closer to radical territory liberals. But I could certainly see this working on libertarians, people that are anti-Israel, that are like kind of Asmongold types, those kind of like moderate-leaning conservatives. And again, I could certainly see this working on, like, moderate liberals as well. But yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know.
Nobody is working. No, really, think about this. This is incredible.
Rolls.
What?
54 rolls.
But then I finally met this guy who gave me
Okay.
some
I'll be right
wisdom.
back.
Yeah.
People do.
What do you do for a living?
Billboards.
How long does the prayer last? And when do people go to work?
People go from 9 o'clock in the morning, from 6 o'clock in the morning until the night.
How do they pay their bills?
How they pay the bills? By working.
When do they work if they're praying all day?
They're not praying all day. So you have a lot of people coming in the morning and going into work, then coming back to pray. And a lot of people.
How about that? Wow.
Back to pray. They allow people coming in the morning
Wow.
to pray. They have people just waking up late.
I see.
From
Okay.
having a good community.
Do you own a billboard company?
Yes.
How do people afford to have like 10 kids out here?
The community is based on this. So,
Okay, so is it wealthy members?
Doesn't make sense.
Really give charity?
yes, mostly. That's the way.
So most people on Medicaid, SNAP, EBT? Let's be honest.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, yes, the answer is yes.
Other people.
What about you?
I'm not going to tell about myself.
Okay.
A lot of these folks have business there. Not all of them. Some of them.
There's a lot of you guys, right?
Some of them are being supported by community members.
Yes. What's the big industry for women out here? Is it childcare? I notice Mexicans seem to work like retail, construction. Many men will tell me my wife works, but I do not.
That's not true.
That's what they told me though. They themselves.
The first 2 years after they get married.
Okay.
Only the first 2 years.
Okay.
And then they go work. Most men.
Wait, so you can get married as one of these Jews and your wife has to do everything? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, man.
what
Yeah,
the
that's what
this
he
is
said.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
You could just do this is, oh my god.
How many kids do you have? How many
A
kids do you
lot.
have? 13. They all vote unanimously in favor for elitists. There's a car accident every 5 seconds. Some of the driving out here is horrendous. It's truly terrible. What do the Jewish people here do for work, from what you see? Will they just pray, or?
No, so yes, they pray every single day.
Yeah.
And they work every single day after this matter.
Where do they work?
After they pray, they go to work?
Yeah. They drive in school bus and transit bus.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Okay, they ride.
What do you guys
Okay.
do for work here?
Yeah, what do you think is going on, man? Like, I mean, I know what you think. You think that they're scamming the government. They're sneaky Jews, and they're scamming the government, and they're not working, and they're making their poor wives do everything. Like, no, man. No, that's not how this shit works. In America, you gotta work. You gotta work to survive. Especially when you live in abject poverty, okay? You gotta go to work. These guys are working. They go to work, they pray, that's it. That's what they're doing. It's not weird. Christians do this. They pray, they go to work, they pray again. That's it. They meet
work?
Yeah. Christians go to church every week, sometimes multiple times a week. Okay, every Sunday, Wednesday evening, yada yada. Okay, plenty of Americans go to, like, that's the normal amount, I would say, is most Americans that are Christian, they go on Sundays, they go on Wednesday evenings, and then a lot of Christians will go even more than that. They'll go multiple other times a week. Like, this is just normal. It's only weird because it's Jews living in abject poverty that have to use welfare to survive. They have to be on welfare because this is a community of people that has been routinely neglected throughout history. And they're not the only ones. Okay, I'm not saying like, oh, poor Jews, nobody else has suffered like them. Like, no, there are tons of communities in America that were left behind. Okay, and many of them are white communities. Okay, and the best examples I can think of are like the coal towns, right, in North Carolina and out west. Like Americans living in the Midwest, in mining towns that were the industry left them behind. You know, there are so many communities like this in America, and rich people are currently renovating their 28th yacht of the year or whatever.
What the hell is that? What is it? Work?
But the problem is poor people.
Do you guys have like
course.
businesses, like work a job? Do you guys
The problem is brown
I
people
don't know,
and
yeah.
Jews scamming the government.
I think he's lying. Yeah, no, I have a job. Yeah, of course. Yes, I have a job.
That's the way you looked at him. I'm just like, what? Is it just ink? What do you do?
I'm in sales.
What do you sell?
Food.
Why do you keep looking at him? Okay. What food do you sell?
Chocolates.
What?
Because it's weird. It's a weird thing to ask a person on the street. What do you do for a living? Where are you going? You know, it's strange. If somebody asked me this while I was out and about, what do you do for work? If that was like the first thing they asked me, especially if they have a camera in my face, I'd be weirded out by that as well, as I think most people would, because it's weird.
I feel like I'm getting bamboozled right here. I don't understand.
I have a job, mini job. What do you sell? Chocolate? Where? Over there. I gotta go. Bye.
The look back there. Do most women raise their households and then they work afterwards?
Some have most.
Some. Okay. Like what percentage? Half?
Maybe half.
Maybe half.
Usually when they study, they do just that.
Okay.
The ones who work study in the morning and good afternoon.
To be fair, I have seen people who work bus driver jobs. Some people doing something in the shop, sort of
All right. We're doing a little bit of something. That's good.
managing the shop. The construction and hard labor seems to be exclusively executed by the Mexicans. Excuse me, miss. Do women work and raise the kids out
And
here?
what do you do, Asmongold? What do you do all day? Keep in mind that Asmongold is a person who has benefited from the little bit of welfare that this country actually provides to its constituents. He's talked about it. He's He's been on Medicare. Or, I mean, Medicaid. He's been on Medicaid. His parents. Also, didn't he say his mom, like, scammed the government, right? Or was that like a credit card thing?
The sheer density of
Nobody wants to talk. That's crazy. I wonder why.
out here is a phenomenon in and of itself. Excuse me. What do you do for a living? Okay. What do you do for work? What do you do for a living, sir?
Man, not a single one of them.
Excuse me. What do you do for a living? Excuse me. What do you do for work?
A student.
You're a student. You're old.
He's probably in high school.
Old though. There we go. So you gotta answer this puzzle for me then. What do people do for work out here?
We do construction, we do everything.
Do people spend hours praying in synagogue? And
If they do construction, why are there not any clips of them doing construction? Like, how does this work?
There was just
do the women?
that was the last clip.
He's probably in high school.
People spend hours praying in synagogue. There we go. So you gotta answer this puzzle for me then. What do people do for work out here?
So Asmongold says there you are looking at a Hasidic Jew working construction, and Asmongold says,
Like, how does this work?
"Why?
If they do construction, why are there not any clips of them doing construction? Like, how does this work?
You just saw a clip of it has to be on purpose. It's a joke. I'm falling for it.
And that's all they do, or do they work as well?
I'm a libtard.
Wow.
We just don't have
He's the ironic chud or whatever.
Mostly in the kosher way. Instead of selling to general supermarkets,
I see.
for example, I'm the kosher food for kosher supermarkets.
What I'm hearing is they'll gladly.
What the fuck does kosher mean? Like, what's the difference? Halal? Yeah, but what's it? It's blessed? It's blessed?
Okay, for those of you that all know, I don't really understand it. I'm not Jewish, I'm not Muslim, but basically there's like this whole like process of killing the animals for the food that you have to bless it. Okay, you have to like, and that's what makes meat halal, that's what makes it kosher. And these processes are different, I believe. I'm like 99% sure they are, very different. But basically, they are both just you bless the meat while you're killing it, or something, in the process of killing the animal. You say a prayer, and so anyway, food that is halal and is kosher is marked clearly. It's supposed to be. But I think whenever you're still allowed to eat like non-halal food, non-kosher food, if you have to, okay, if you don't have access to it, or of course if you're in a survival situation, there's like exceptions to these rules. But generally, if you have access to the correct food that was slaughtered according to your religion, you're supposed to, eat that food. Okay, so that's how it works. That's kosher. Okay, obviously, pigs, you can't eat pork when you're Jewish or Muslim. That's like against the rules. So that food is never kosher, but other meat, it has to be blessed.
Take money out of the American tax base to support their lifestyle,
and anybody that wants to like correct me about that, I'm not a Jew expert. Okay, I'm not a Muslim expert. So, feel free to correct me if I've got anything wrong
Jews start
there.
a business, it'll most likely accommodate and service Jews.
We don't bother nobody. We don't kill.
This is true. No violence out here.
No violence.
No drugs.
No drugs. No stealing. No nothing.
I've only seen bad drivers though.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because we have so much. We have like 10 children. We're all too busy. That's why we're upset by driving. We're getting nervous. That's the biggest violence you'll find us.
Honestly, I think that's a good justification. It's like if you had 10 kids in your car, I bet you'd be a really shitty driver too. No, I think no, it makes sense. It does.
Day a year. It's called Purim. We dance.
That's good commentary. See, sometimes Asmongold makes good commentary for real.
Goes out in the village?
I'm gonna guess millions.
Millions. And that's
Broken clock.
Like keeping open the doors. That's a thing on. Yeah, right. No, don't check that. But you're not going. I can see.
You're not Goyish? Oh my god.
No, you're not going. You're like going back.
Okay.
Are you?
He knows he's a Jew. Wait, is Tyler getting exposed for being a secret Jew? Nobody knew this.
Well,
Can you tell me your license?
Look, Jews, it's like they always say, there's a little bit of Jew in all of us. Okay, there is. And I love it when people are like this, not just Jews, but like when a Jewish person says to me, you seem kind of Jewish, I take that as a compliment. Okay, even though I'm not Jewish. Okay, it's like, oh, well, that's nice, because when people say stuff like that to you, they are seeing themselves in you. Okay, that's why it's flattering. That's why when a Muslim says like, oh, you're like you're real Muslim coded or whatever. I've I've never heard that before, but like I've heard similar things from Muslims before. Like, oh, like you seem like a real kind of Muslim individual. It's like, well, that's kind of you, because it is. It's nice when people say, when my commenters call me gay. I know that 99% of the time they are probably gay and they are repressing that, but they're seeing me, right? They're seeing themselves in me. And that's great. I love that. You may see the part of yourself that you hate in me, okay? And therefore you hate me for it. But still, that's like kind of like projection is I think it's a form of flattery. It's a form of empathy as well. Seeing the other as yourself. That's a great thing. That's a great thing because we're all human. We can all relate to each other. We can all learn things from each other. That's what I think.
Oh my God!
Oh, you guys don't support the Jews? They told Messiah is here, right?
They are not the Jewish people. They are not us, and we are not them. They are not Jewish at all. The state of Israel is a secular state, same as Japanese, but they call themselves Jewish people. They don't
So he's wrong about that. Israel is not a secular state, but it's not representative of Jewish people either. Okay, it's neither of those things. Okay, secular means that there is a clear separation between religious institutions and government. And unfortunately, Israel is a Jewish supremacist state. So, it is not secular. That's not really accurate. But I understand what he's saying, because the Jewish state does not represent Jewish people. It is an extreme Jewish supremacist ideology. Jewish people are not monolithic. Most of them do not support Israel, especially in America, because like I said, all of the Jews that love Israel, well, you got a free ticket over there, buddy. Okay, you can go. And so they do. All right, so if you meet a Jewish person that's still here, chances are they don't like Israel. They don't like it at all.
Taking out kids from the yeshiva, sending them to draft to army to fight Hamas, which they created power. If they would listen to the Torah, the whole war would be.
How do people afford to have so many kids here?
Well, that's
They
convenient.
don't afford. We help each other. We open to.
He's right. He's right. If they really if Israelis truly followed the Torah, they would not be doing any of this shit. They would not be doing a genocide. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that's why we say they aren't really Jewish, right? They aren't because they aren't even trying to follow the religion. No Israeli is. Okay, maybe some. There are, and it's worth talking about. There are many Israelis that actually do, like, go against the government there. Okay, they do. They protest. They do civil disobedience. They burn their papers. Okay, this is a thing that many Israelis do, and it's because they recognize that it's wrong. And those people, those are real Jews. Okay, maybe many of them, I'm sure, denounce the religion. Okay, which is understandable, because of where they are and what they believe. But anyway, if you are a Jew and you oppose the Israeli government, you are a real Jew, because that is what the Torah would teach you to do if you listen to it, if you read it. Anyway.
Groceries called Miter. We're giving them 50% discount. Just giving you one example.
Yeah, I can get a discount too?
Yes, because the store is officially made for everybody.
The one thing I'm curious about, though, is the welfare use.
Look at him, bro. Look at him in the fucking background. Just fucking, bro. Like, he is ready for that shit. You see that? He's on standby.
Both
Watching him
federal
like a
and
hawk.
state, they're both spending equal money for other people. The only difference is over here, the money is being spent for us, our mouth to eat, and in Bronx, it's being spent for the NYPD to fight.
Are you on welfare?
No.
You know anyone on welfare here?
I won't comment on that question.
I will not comment on that question. Okay, that says a lot.
How should I answer
You want to shop? You want to?
No,
supermarket, basically.
no, it doesn't. Because nobody knows. Okay, you're not allowed to know if other people are on welfare. This guy doesn't know if everybody's on welfare or not. Okay, but the real answer is that this is a community that faces pervasive, abject poverty due to the economic conditions of the before time. Okay, the back in the day. Okay, like New York, it's not so anti-Semitic anymore. It isn't. Okay, and it hasn't been for a while. Right, I think. If anybody has comments about that, I'm open to hearing it. Okay. But, like, from my perspective, relative to, like, you know, back in the day with, you know, the Nazi rally at Madison Square Garden, like, I think New York has come a long way. But these people, their conditions haven't changed that much. And that's because these things take time. This trauma, it follows families. It follows people. Intergenerational trauma. That's it.
Give me a rough estimate.
No,
Okay.
no,
Why not?
I'm not.
Why? Why?
Because you can't know. You can't have a rough estimate. It's impossible to know. Even if you are, you know, this man appears to be like an elder in this community, right? He probably has many connections. He probably knows a lot of people in his community, but he doesn't know if which ones are on welfare. You can't know that. You can't know that, not unless the government looks into it and, like, makes stats about it and then releases them. That's the only way.
That's it. That's stickler.
Now he's got to go.
Simple.
You can give me a rough estimate.
Like in the case of Minnesota Somalians, or I'm sorry, Somalis. The Somalis in Minnesota, right? The government of Minnesota came out and they said 80% of Somalis are on welfare, and everybody took that and they were like, see, they're all living off the government. Okay, when in reality, most of them are working. They have to be on welfare to make ends meet. That's why so many of them are on welfare. Is there most likely a similar rate of welfare use in this community? Most likely. Yeah, because they're poor as fuck. Look at them.
What do you think? And
I guess 33%.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's probably about
33%.
average
Oh, wow.
for the US.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to figure out how people afford to raise.
No, it's probably much more than that. And it probably is, okay? But it's not any of your fucking business. And it's weird to ask this to people who... Or it's weird to ask this to random people on the street, but it's also equally, if not more weird, to ask this to this man. To be like, hey, how many people in this community are on welfare, you think? How many, even though there's no way you could have any idea of knowing that. Yeah, just a completely normal question
Raise
to
10
ask
plus
someone.
kids,
Yeah,
sometimes
man.
single income households.
We don't spend so much money for each kid.
Humble living. Like, how many kids per family?
10, 12, 14, 15.
That's huge. And how do people afford to have such big families out here?
Bro, are you kidding me? This is just, they're just scamming. I bet they are. They're sitting there collecting welfare, yes.
Working. Like, what do people do for work out here?
Okay.
Oh,
Bridge.
Construction.
Okay.
Teaching in school.
right.
Teaching, school, construction. What percentage of people do you think are on
Yes.
welfare, Medicaid? A lot.
Not people. Big people.
Big people. Big, yeah, for sure.
What do they do?
How dare
yeah, what
they?
do you do for work?
How dare they? How dare they use welfare?
I'm a student.
Student? Okay, how old are you? I see.
It's very-
Thank you.
it's late.
Would you like to be interviewed?
If you drew this guy, you'd get banned. You would. That's crazy. Wow.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you like to be interviewed?
I know you can professional English. So.
Don't speak English. Any English? No? Okay.
No English.
You have to find someone that speaks English out here.
Surprise
It's tough to find anyone besides the Mexicans out here at work. These guys are looking at their phones half the time, too. I'm a little bit
Hey
confused.
man,
Why is everyone on-
Yiddish is hard, okay? It's a lot different from English. I don't know how these motherfuckers speak both of them. I've tried. The weird thing about Yiddish is if you speak German, you can kinda understand it. And you might think, oh, well then, it's just like Dutch. Well, no. No, not at all. Not at all. Because I can listen to Dutch, and it's really strange listening to Dutch because it turns into German. Like you'll listen to people be speaking Dutch and it sounds like, you know, like nothing like German, and then it just like in the middle of a sentence they'll just like start speaking German, and it's like, what did you just switch? It's like, no, that's just the way Dutch sounds, man. But anyway, Yiddish is different. Yiddish is like it's like German but with a funny accent, but also the spelling is completely different, and they use a completely different alphabet, and also it's sort of like Dutch in that way, where sometimes it sounds like German but with a funny accent, and then sometimes it sounds like something completely different. Okay, that's Yiddish.
Smart, on the flip phone. Are they actually speaking to someone? Are you actually on the phone with someone? Oh, you are. Okay. Some people I hear on the radios.
Could be.
Okay. Pregunta.
And they have a flip phone.
Jews, solo, and las personas Hispanic trabaja por construcción. Jews trabaja en construcción aquí o no? Hispanic?
So only the Hispanics are doing the construction. So the fact that they were involved. Okay, yeah. So that was bullshit. Okay, got it.
Okay, so
kosher phones.
Sort of
There's no way.
fact, but it's good to hear.
He went to one construction site. He goes to one construction site and speaks broken Spanish. I don't know if it was broken, but it, you know, terrible accent. And he was like, you know, are there any Jews here? Do any Jews work here? And it's like, well, no, not here. Oh, well, there it is. There it is. None of them are working. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, got him.
The
Got
Hispanics are
him.
working the construction out here, and the Jews
Yeah,
are
bro.
here. You work in the medical industry.
There's no Jews here. I didn't find any Jews here.
Pediatrics.
Private office for Dr. Wexler.
Okay, I've noticed
Are there any
seemingly
Jews
only
that work
Hispanics
here?
Are out here working, and I have not seen many of the Jewish people here working. Do you
Yeah.
know what's going on there?
That I don't know, but we do have a few coworkers also that are
Okay.
Jews. But I have noticed that also.
Okay. So there are some Jews working. Wow. Oh, wow. She just said there are Jews working. Well, I guess they be working then. Crazy, man. Yeah.
Figure out how you afford to have so many kids, though.
I mean,
I see all these Mexican workers
I mean,
too. Yeah.
I'm struggling.
You're struggling? Yeah.
It's not easy. Most
Okay.
people I know.
Are most people who have this amount of kids on forms of welfare, like SNAP, Medicaid, housing assistance, that sort of thing?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I can.
a lot of them. Okay, so now we're getting closer and closer to the truth.
Others and
Do you think?
have got.
Yeah.
Sure they are
So if this is such a big problem, Asmongold, what's the solution? What is your final solution, as they say? What is it? And seriously, like what is, if this is a problem, what is the fix? Is it taking welfare away from them? Is that it? Why do you think that's good? Why do you think that's going to make their lives better? Why do you think it's going to make our lives better? How is it going to make anyone's life better to take their welfare away? Oh,
Like tax credits for the kids, right?
this is so brain dead. It's so
they just have
fucking
infinity kids for
stupid.
tax credits, and then they sit there doing nothing all day, reading their book. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you have that many kids.
Like Section 8 waivers for stuff like this?
Something like
Yeah. So, do most people work jobs out here? Or is it kind of just raising their kids?
As far as I know, yes. I mean, the woman will raise the kids, and most of them will work.
And the women raise the kids full time?
Most of them. There's some women who work part-time, and more, less women
Yeah.
full-time. It's very hard to work when you have kids.
Could I move here as a non-Hasidic Jew? Would I be able to, though? That's my real question. That is practically impossible.
It's not true.
Is that true?
It's not true. Okay, yeah, sure.
Nobody can stop you. You're not living comfortable.
I get that, but would someone actually rent or sell me a house out here as a non-Hasidic Jew? Unlikely, right?
It's not unlike. I mean, unlikely maybe.
It's impossible. Yes, it's unlikely. It's impossible.
Okay.
I don't own a house
Sure.
to grant you to ask you this question.
Yeah.
But the point is that everybody lives wherever they want to.
Sure.
Same as I live here. Nobody told me, hey, you have to live here. I live here because I want to live here. Correct?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If a secular guy is going to move in, he's going to be uncomfortable. I don't want my kids should play in the house of a secular guy, because the reason why I want to live here because I want to be religious.
I see.
Oh, jeez.
Sure. That makes sense.
I don't hate them. I don't
Yeah. No, that's reasonable. Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
heard
you just
of
wanna
all,
live there.
in the Ozarks?
I know, yeah.
Would you agree with them doing that?
I don't know. I don't want to live there. The point is not this.
But you think they should be allowed to do so, though, right?
I have a lot of.
Do you think they
I have a lot of
You
opinions.
have to sit down.
Oh, man, you're a complicated guy. Did I buy a house there? Would they let me?
Legally, I think you-
Legally, I could, but they wouldn't, right?
It's a good question.
I don't hate them. I just discriminate against them. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, obviously.
Why is everyone so busy? Back to the video.
No, speak English.
None?
Yep.
As I was going
No,
around,
speak
my
English.
drone captured the most dangerous people.
God damn, guys, y'all need to figure this shit out. I mean, like, what the? There's literally 2 cars. Oh my God.
In the city.
They don't
Bad
diversity at all?
drivers.
No.
So real quick, the sponsor of this video pulled out once they learned what the topic was. So
They said, wait, it's about Jews on welfare? Shut it down.
Oh, if you want to support the channel, get access to these videos early, and watch never before seen content I can't upload on YouTube, go subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/TylerAllNerd for $5 a month. Back to the video.
Wow.
Hi, sir. He said that he gave me $500.
Go check it out.
You can go to the
check it
police
out.
and make a police report.
He doesn't pay.
$500 for that? Come on, man.
At least you give me $2,000.
I don't have
Why don't you give me
$2,000.
change?
I don't.
$50. What do you need $30 for? This is insane. Oh my god. It's a cartoon, yes.
So I would just call the police, get the police report, and handle it through his insurance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's some damage right there. $2,000, $3,000 worth of my guess. And just for context, do you live here? You work here?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's another accident.
They really just can't figure this out, can they? This is a real...
Sorry, it didn't look like that much in damage. Like it didn't. That didn't look like the frame was damaged. I thought maybe, you know, a few $100. Got to replace the panel. Maybe some other shit. I don't know. But like 2,000, yeah, that's a stretch. Okay, just call the police. Okay, just file a fucking report. If everybody's got insurance.
It's a real problem for him. Look at the side of the bus. Oh my god. They just can't figure this shit out. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's it.
Like I said, it's scraped up.
There's a car accident here. They're trying to go outside of insurance. It's a phenomenal style of driving out here that leads to quite a few car accidents, it seems like.
You're concerned that the policemen have a really good relationship with the people here.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably. They probably do. That's why we're going to hold them accountable to
Yeah.
what happened.
I came down over here, and she was over here,
Uh-huh.
and I was waiting, and she started to back up. I was turning, and
I see the rest of history.
oh yeah, he said he's going to give me $2,000.
Jesus, man. This is like a fucking cartoon. Yeah, it's really like, I don't even know what to say. This fucking guy, yeah, this fucking guy.
Send me a quick pay.
Why is it so stereotypical? Yeah.
$2,000 now, which she was originally asking, so we don't, use the
It's like inside of this video.
No,
it's
it's not stereotypical. You just, like, imagine if this just weren't a Jewish guy. If it were, you know, a white guy, a Hispanic guy, whatever. This would seem like a normal conversation. Like, not even any of the words changing. This is just two people having a conversation about damages in a car accident. This happens every day. This happens every day all over America. It's not weird because a Jew is doing it. This shit is unironically deeply anti-Semitic. It is. Like, this is just, like, I don't even think I've said anti-Semitic even once yet in this video. This shit is anti-Semitic. What he just said is the most obvious example, I think, in this whole video so far. Because you're looking at a normal situation where two people are having a conversation about something that two people have a conversation about every single day, thousands of times a day probably, fender benders. And you're like, look at this conniving Jew. Look at this haggling Jew. Run that back.
Why is it so stereotypical? Yeah.
$2,000 now.
So stereotypical.
It's
So
like inside this video,
stereotypical.
it's an Asian lady
Yeah,
getting in
man.
an accident with this Jew, and this guy is like trying to get her to not pay as much money. Like, if you were gonna make a racist skit, you would just play this video. You would. It's literally, it's like out of Family Guy. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. How does this happen?
When I
Let's see
wish
out the South Park.
upon
So,
a
how do you afford to feed 7
star.
kids out here?
I work 24 hours.
Look at his fucking face. Look at his fucking. Well, you know.
I need
I work 24 hours.
24 hours. Wow.
Big families,
All
hard
day, every
workers.
day.
God bless you too.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
23 degrees.
That's
roads
cold.
and streets. School bus doesn't give up. No one can drive out here. Got the bus.
Wait. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? This is insane.
Huh?
Drive out here. Got the buses
I-
on our ass right now. What is this? What is this?
Oh my god.
Bro, they're trying to run on time, bro. They got places to be. Don't fucking back up traffic. Maybe you're driving too slow.
What? Bro, this f***ing driving is insane.
Oh my god.
Bro, what is this? This f***ing idiot in a school bus. Bro, what the f***? What is this driving?
Well, hey, at least this guy has a job, right?
What is this driving?
The way you're driving.
You're trying to kill us out here.
You're driving below the speed limit.
No, we weren't.
25, right?
You need to learn how to drive.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna get your kids killed here. You're gonna get these kids killed. Get an irresponsible school bus driver. And if you walk through the neighborhood, you'll
Yeah.
begin to see the presence of kids everywhere as women
Holy
give birth
shit.
to about 7 children on average.
7 on average.
7, 8, 9, 10 plus.
Okay, were you going the speed limit or were you going 5 over the speed limit? Because you're in New York, man. You're in like, doesn't he live there? He does, right? Like, I know that in most parts of the country, you drive 5 over everywhere except residential areas. Okay, that's like kind of the rule. That's like the unspoken, sometimes spoken rule in America. But in New York, it's different. Okay, the light's red, people are still going. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, but like the 5 over rule is the most understandable thing in New York. Okay, you got to go 5 over, and a lot of people, they go 10 over. Okay, like that's normal. Welcome to New York.
All of these strollers and little kid bikes. Another one. Tons of kids.
Right.
But I thought Tyler was from. No, wait. I think he's actually from Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, guy from Connecticut in Manhattan. Yeah.
For those kids.
Why is everyone going so fast?
Houses are quite nice. I imagine there are massive families inside them.
Oh,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Holy
toys for
shit.
kids.
Can I ask you, how
It's like a
large is your
neighborhood.
family? And do most families have, how many kids do they have? Most families.
5, 10.
5,
10.
10.
How do they pay for that many kids? You don't know?
I don't know.
What is your job?
The Bible.
That's his job. He reads the Bible. Okay.
You read the Bible? For the kids?
Oh, would you look at the time? I gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, I just like think about if you. So, Christians, there are people whose job it is they just read the Bible and talk about the Bible. We call them priests. We call them pastors, preachers. It's normal. It's not weird for that to be someone's job. Okay, Asmongold?
What is your job? Like, what do you do to make money?
My wife is working.
Okay, your wife works?
I need to be a Jew.
What do you do
This
for
is
work?
crazy.
Okay, all right.
Holy
again, thank
shit,
you.
they just don't do anything.
Family of 6.
Okay, nice.
And I do handiwork.
Okay.
Good for
Most
him.
people out here work. Okay. What percentage of this whole town is children? Maybe like half?
No, more than.
More than half.
Yeah, because if you
Oh
can
my
have
God.
like 15 children in a family, automatically it's much more than that.
And last question for you. Are most
True.
families out here on any form of welfare, like Section 8, SNAP, Medicaid, housing assistance?
Most families,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. Not as far as I know.
Are you?
I have Medicaid, but
Okay.
I have my own business.
How dare you? How dare you?
Respect. Okay, we got the
Right.
Sterling right here. Hello. Can I interview as a local business owner? I'm trying to ask people about their business out here, how life is in Curious.
Uh-oh, I don't think you're getting in here. I don't know.
Which kind of stores do you think?
I just want to interview anyone who wants to store out here.
Where is it going?
On YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Working club?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No? Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so you don't want to be interviewed.
Delete this file.
I cannot delete it, but I will walk away. Are you sure you don't want to be interviewed?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Sue me? What?
Wow.
You went from this to this?
That's
You
crazy.
went nuclear. What?
That's insane.
You gonna sue me? Come on, no. So this driving, my God. This terrible driving skills is a testament to the dense population. My God. It's a fascinating way of life. Despite 40% of the population living beneath the poverty line, I did not have to worry about getting shot or mugged out here by gangsta drug dealers on the corner of every block.
Damn.
In terms of random violence, I think this is the safest place I have ever filmed at. We got the, is this
I mean, that makes sense. That's probably why they don't like Israel. Israel's causing problems. Like, they've got a good thing going here. Like, no, they're not going to cause any problems. No, everything's great. Oh, yeah, for sure, guys. Yeah.
Vending machine? Flip phone vending machine? Wow. Instead of liquor stores, they had kosher phone vending machines.
Kosher
And Public
phones?
Safety Security Force. Is this funded by the taxpayers? This public safety, all these trucks and whatnot? Yes.
They
so
pay for
this is
everything.
Oh, you're busy, are you? Okay, of course.
Of course
you are. Thanks. And volunteer firefighters and EMS. Can you show me what's going on in here? Tell me what you guys do.
So basically, we provide coverage for the fire service for the village of Curious and the town of Palm Tree.
Okay. Are you a volunteer firefighter?
Oh, let him in.
All volunteer
All volunteer work.
department.
How fast can you guys respond to emergencies, given how tiny the town is?
We have a 90-second
90
response.
seconds?
Yes,
Damn, that's fast.
Okay, cool. So anyone, even non-Jewish people, you guys will arrive?
absolutely. Yeah.
Just for the whole community?
Yeah.
Okay, nice man. Some volunteer work. There's some lessons we can learn. Communal living, helping each other out, looking out for each other. They even have their own kosher AAA.
So we got Chevy Suburban.
Kosher AAA? Bro, I thought this was like for mayonnaise. Like, what the fuck?
A pickup truck. Let me show you
This
this.
What?
is Jewish AAA or what?
Basically.
But it's community funded, right?
Yes.
How does
Who pays
this...
for the trucks?
I mean, I don't know either, Asmongold. I don't know,
Sponsors
man.
here
Yes.
in the area. So, for instance, I do not have to have a AAA membership if I live
I believe him, though.
No, you can have our number. We got everything. All the equipment, everything what we need.
Even for the Gentiles?
Whatever you need, you call us, we
Okay, so
coming
you guys are
out.
helping anyone who calls.
You call us, we go out.
Okay, we're hopping on the
Damn.
call right now. Let's see how this works. Thanks for having me. Hey, what's the call?
What was the flat tire?
Just a community member.
It's a flat tire. Okay.
Someone called.
Okay, there it is.
Can you imagine how busy this guy must be if he's AAA in the city? Holy fuck.
Already on the job. He got here
Imagine
faster than
that.
us. Young volunteer, quits to the work. It would be pretty convenient to get a flat tire, call up the city, and they just
Yeah.
help you out. Imagine that world. When you live the same, you look the same, you pray the same, you can do cool shit like that. We have the Curious
Yeah.
Show, volunteer, EMS.
He's
You gotta
right.
give respect to all these guys doing volunteer work for the community. Can I pop in?
Here you go. Here's the
Yeah,
packages.
that is really
Everybody gets
cool.
a pack for that. Some little chips inside.
I like
This is
this.
beautiful. Community unification here and altruism. I like it. And we gotta.
You know, if the whole video were like this, I would like the video. I would like it. Okay, I don't like the video. This shit is cool. Okay, like showing this. Cause like, yeah, I mean, like showing people doing work and like donating their time for their community, to their community, and also for people outside of the community that just live nearby. That's awesome. You know, we all love that.
Take notes, man. We gotta do that for ourselves, for everyone else in America.
Yeah.
Take notes. This is beautiful, but it requires some selflessness. It requires some additional work. You're missing out.
Well, I mean, aren't we paying for this shit though, right? I mean, like, because the thing is, like, yeah, it's nice that they got this going on, but like, if this is really getting funded by the American taxpayer, I don't really think this is really a perfect example of socialism, right? I mean, like, socialism is whenever the government gives me a bunch of fucking money and I can do whatever I want. Like, I mean, I don't know about that.
No, socialism. This is socialism. No, socialism is just when the government gives you a fuck ton of money and that's it. Yeah, no, man. Social services is a part of socialism. It's the government. The government be providing services to people. That's socialism. That's communism. Don't you know? Capitalism, we're supposed to get rid of all that. We're supposed to privatize it. That's capitalism. Yeah, we love that. Yeah, fuck all this. You can't make profits from this. What the fuck? Nah, this shit's gotta go, bro.
Family and loved ones and kids.
That's socialism.
I don't know about that. Bigger picture approach here. And we look at the community as a whole. How many school buses are here?
I don't know,
Over 100. Wait, but isn't it public property? No, this is a privately owned lot with publicly funded buses.
Yes.
Oh, it's privately owned buses too. And you guys just purchased
So they own
buses
everything.
yourselves? Like who?
Well, I don't mean it like that.
The rabbi. The rabbi buys the buses.
Yeah.
Am I stupid? Who buys the buses then? That's a stupid question.
It's the company buys it. Oh, okay.
Who's the boss of the town? Of what? Sure. Yeah. I see. Is it mostly private schools out here? Is it a mix of private and public schools? 99% private.
Wow.
Of course, kosher supermarkets maintain.
Yeah, it's a religious what? Of course the schools. Of course it's a private school. It's a religious institution. When I don't think I've ever talked about this on stream before, but I went to a Christian school when I was a kid. Okay, private school. Private because it's Christian. It's Christian because it's private. It's private because it's Christian. Okay, it's the same thing with the Hasidic Jew school. So yeah, all the schools privately owned, the buses privately owned. It's all owned by shareholders, maybe by one guy. Okay, you know, who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
By an army of Mexican laborers.
That's how it works.
Just keep in mind. Everything's kosher. Excuse me. Do you guys take EBT?
We do.
Like, do most people come in here and use EBT? Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, what percentage of people would you say use EBT for the groceries here? 100%?
100%. So wait, there's not a single. Everybody working is. Oh my god.
Wow. He said 100%. What percentage would you say? What would be your estimate?
Wow.
Because 100 is too much, right? What percentage of people here
99.
use EBT for their groceries?
85%.
A little bit difficult
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Big difference in the numbers there, huh?
to conclude what to take away from that. The question is, are a lot of these big families
Converting
dependent
as I
on
watch?
welfare
Yeah.
to survive? And then the secondary question is, do they work?
Yes, I work here.
And do the people that live here work
Yeah,
here?
my work is for people that work here.
Okay, so that's what I've heard a lot of business owners.
Yeah.
Heard some people do study the Torah for a couple years.
They do that many times at once.
Their wives are working. That's what I've learned.
Ah.
And a synagogue around every street's corner so the men could study the Torah while their wives went out and worked.
Holy shit, based. Oh my, unfathomably fucking based. They're just sitting around, fucking around, reading books all day while the women are out there doing everything for them. God damn, that's the dream? Yeah.
People are studying, praying. Beautiful.
Damn, look at them. There's no women here either. You can tell because nobody's talking.
Synagogue. Synagogue?
Yeah.
Let's just say hi.
Huh?
It's a synagogue. You guys see
Oh,
it?
he's back in the same place. Uh-oh.
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
This is a problem.
What people struggle? What do people do for jobs? Because I've noticed a ton of the Mexicans are working in the retail stores. What do the Jewish people do for work? How do they get to own the businesses?
I have no idea.
Nobody knows.
Okay.
They work hard, they have bosses, they have teachers, they have employees, by companies. And people build up companies by themselves, and people build up their businesses by their own. You work from 9 to 5,
Wow.
and let people work more.
That's right.
You work hard.
Okay, I see. It's 2:59. Why aren't people at work?
Why aren't... Yeah, it's 2:59 p.m.
People at work.
But you guys aren't at work.
Here.
Yeah.
These are all teenagers.
I see. These are young kids. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so do you work?
I'm in college.
Okay, where do you go to college?
Here.
Oh, here. Okay, in town.
Yes.
Is everyone college? Do all the adults go to work?
Most, I would say.
Most?
90%.
Okay, do people
90%,
here
wow.
survive off of welfare?
Not true.
It's not true.
Oh.
Everyone have to work. You have to get money. But
Yeah.
you have a lot
Yeah,
of people like you have.
you can't survive off of welfare. How? Like, think about what you're saying, man. Nobody can survive off of welfare alone with nothing else. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's delusional. You can't even really do that on your own. Okay, like, you could maybe kind of get away with like just surviving off welfare with very little supplemental income if you're single and you live alone. Okay, maybe. Not in New York, but if you have children, forget about it. As they say up there, forget about it. Cuz that shit ain't happening. So
They have 8 kids.
delusional,
You can also
dude.
get benefits like
I see. Like
I see. Yes, there we go. That's right.
official number for like Medicaid, and it was like 93%. That number's not real.
You can look it up. It's not 93%.
It will
It's
say
92.
93%.
Yeah, check it out now.
But I've already looked it up. I know what it'll
Yes.
say. Yeah, they'll say 93%.
Where does it say?
On Google. I don't know if that's real though. That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh, no. It's
94.
a lot of people will have a lot of kids. And
Yeah, wow. Why are all these Jews on the Medicaid? Why is that? That's not that. Oh, that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. That's wrong.
They qualify. Yeah.
I'm angry.
He says there's some misconceptions about the place.
Oh,
We're
dumb
gonna make that
fuck.
for hats. Hey, let's see it. Nice right on.
Oh, these hats are
hate you,
badass.
Tyler.
I've been seeing these hats a lot. Look at this.
I hate them.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Jewish people.
Whoa.
That shit is so
Whoa,
ugly.
whoa, whoa.
It's heavy. On its spins too. For 1,500 USD at the cheap.
$1,500 for a special hat.
Cheapest price. Thank you guys for showing me.
Yeah.
8K.
That's crazy.
$8,000 hat. Well, wait a minute. Where does the $8,000 come from? Like, I don't even understand. Like, how do you... Where does it come from? Where's the...
My God. As I was interviewing people.
Another one. Look at him on the fucking... Bro, they just don't give a fuck, do they? Oh my God.
Well, welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. You think it's just the Jews driving crazy? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the Jews drive crazy. I mean, they said it. That one guy said it himself. But like, it's New York, man. People be driving crazy.
Trying to revoke my cameraman's First Amendment right to film in public.
Honestly, it's amazing that they don't hit each other more. Like I feel like New Yorkers are pretty careful drivers, actually, considering how recklessly they considering how recklessly they drive everywhere. They hit each other not that much. Okay, so it's like they are recklessly driving, but like they're doing it carefully. They're carefully, recklessly driving. I don't know how to explain it.
What? It isn't.
It is.
Howdy.
What are the pictures about?
Just feel like filming.
Filming what?
Just everything.
Why are you recording here?
Because I feel like it.
Why?
And I think that you can only learn to do that, by the way, if you grow up in New York. Like if you just like live there your entire life. I don't think I could ever learn to drive like that. I really don't. I never want to drive in New York,
When are you
ever,
recording it?
ever.
I feel like it.
And where will you post it?
Never doing it.
Took pictures to me personally.
I'm happy.
And I want to know where you're gonna post it.
Uh-oh, another one shows up.
Where?
Because I don't want to be.
I'm sorry. You walked into my shot, so.
No, I was before I crossed the street.
It's okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God, getting in an argument with them? Oh, Jesus, what a fucking mistake.
With them.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if I were in this situation, I would just say, look, man, you're on public property, you're on a public sidewalk, I have the right to record you. Sucks to suck, okay? You have to learn, when you are a content creator and you film on the street, you have to learn to tell people this. You have to learn to explain this to them. Because it's not just Jews. People don't like being recorded. They don't like being recorded on the street. They don't like it. They don't like it without their permission. They don't like that. They don't like it when you do that. Especially if you make them the focus of the shot. Or if they feel like you're targeting them, like you're recording them. People don't like it. Generally. Okay, not everyone. Not everyone. But they don't like it. So you have to be able to tell them, like, hey, I'm sorry that you don't like it, but I am well within my right to record you, and I can post it anywhere. Because for those of you that don't know, you do not have a right to your face. Okay, your face is not copyrighted. There was a case about this. Okay, and the person lost because they don't have a right to their look. They don't have a right to their face. Nobody does. Not anymore, unless they reverse that decision or a higher court reverses it. That's it.
In public.
And then he's... Man. This is... What a video, man. Oh my God, what a video.
And then we began debating as to whether or not Curious Joel took out more money from the system than it gave back.
Why do you think that most people have your welfare?
The more kids you have, the more money you get if you're in those programs.
It's not because people are defrauding. When you have larger
Of course
families,
not. No,
you
no.
automatically
No.
can qualify in a bigger percentage.
100%.
Take out the statistic and say, oh, this person has 6 kids. Look how much grants they receive from the government.
Right.
If you look at their expenses, then you see it's a different ballgame. It just gives you, helps you to survive. It pushes through. How much money Curious Joel community saves for the state and the federal government?
He's
by
right.
The fact that we have private schools. We have big business people that pay taxes and they contribute a lot. We have a lot of charity that's helping out people. And also the fact that
Tiny Hasidic District won't explain how it's spending $94 million in relief funds? Huh. And how much was that hat again?
we study Torah, which in big part includes you should be honest and stay away from crime. So thank God that the crime rate is very low.
It's the hats.
How much has the Pentagon stolen from us? How about
There's a lot of
that?
money from police enforcement and from jails.
How about that? Oh, 94 million gone missing or whatever. Like, even if that's true, which you know, I need obviously I need evidence. I need proof. The Pentagon. The Pentagon, man. I keep saying it.
Well, that's paid from our taxes.
The Pentagon. The Pentagon. The Pentagon.
Property tax?
Yeah, for sure. Renters.
I'm a renter.
You're a renter.
Yes, and my landlord 1 year increased me the rent because the tax went up. How can he afford it? Because I pay him rent.
Oh, yeah. You're arguing the cost is indirectly turned over to you
Not
as the
directly,
renter.
it's directly.
Let's say I had 10 kids and I made between 60 to 90K a year as a household. Then I could get almost $13,000 in cash benefits and pay no state income tax and no federal tax.
Yeah.
I get $13,000 in cash, which I can
Amazing commentary from Asmongold. We're listening to a man describe the struggle, okay, that Jews face, that everyday Americans face, landlords, rent. And Asmongold is like, huh, you're complaining about rent? You guys have it so easy. You are all on welfare. None of you work. All of the women are working for you. And it's so fucking disingenuous. I hate Asmongold. I fucking hate him, bro. I have a burning hatred. A burning desire to smush his skull in between my palms.
Let's say landlord.
Omni-Man style.
Don't get the tax credit per child. You
do
get tax credit, but once you have 3 or 4 children, you don't get more if you have more children.
That's not true. The tax credit is multiple.
You just get it. It's like infinite as far as I know. At least in Texas, that's the way it is.
By how many children you have. And there's no limit to the children you can have.
It's a formula. And you take into account that someone has 13 kids, and they pay tuition, they pay grocery, they feed their children, and they have...
I'm arguing a lot of the taxpayers are paying for their children in the form of SNAP,
yeah, they are.
healthcare in the form of Medicaid.
I got it, and I want to answer you.
Yeah.
Now, you make this budget, you figure out how much this costs. And now you say that you claim a cash benefit, a tax return benefit of $13,000. This doesn't cover...
$13,000 doesn't cover something?
10 children. It's just a help.
That's $1,300. That's crazy. That's a huge amount of money per kid. What do you mean?
With the healthcare is covered via Medicaid. You have SNAP and EBT that helps cover groceries, if not the full amount for the groceries.
It's $13,000 per child.
Family, but you go in the grocery, you check the prices, you can't afford.
I'd say that's a reasonable amount for that was for a year, right?
Just that push, like
yeah, for a year, that's normal.
And also, me personally, I told you I'm working in the healthcare industry. I don't have Medicaid. I have insurance by my employer. If you take all business people, successful business
actually,
people,
shit, with grocery prices these days, that might not be enough for one mouth. 13K a year, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to. Because I'd say, like, for 10 kids, for a month of food, that'd at least be $6,000. At least. Okay, now that being said, $13,000 a year, that's like 1.2 thousand a month, right? Something like that. So, for 10 kids, yeah, I mean, that'd feed them and some extra. Yeah, but I think I was on the lower end, actually. I think... Anyway, let's just keep going.
Their taxes covers everything that we take back.
Keep in mind, they're in New York. Okay, I imagine grocery prices are even higher in New York.
I'm sure he pays a lot of taxes. You see over there, Epstone.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay.
They're compensating with their tax payments, and then they're compensating with their charity that they help out a lot of people here. The Jewish people that you claim, they're employing like over 1,000 people. They have a big building in Manhattan. They pay a lot of property tax. They have warehouses in New Jersey.
Look at that parking job. That's straight up an Amaru parking job. Look at that. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
And they're a very fair company, they're honest.
That's bad.
Even though they are the job providers.
So you say overall, the Hasidic Jewish community is a financial positive.
Contributing to the United States.
He was basically
an overall positive. Oh, I see.
Wealthy Jewish businessmen
that makes sense.
Employ a ton of people elsewhere. Easily compensates for the amount of money residents here took
maybe
out
that's
of the
true.
system in various forms of welfare.
How you doing? How you doing? Doing well. It's a little cold.
Yeah, no. What's going on?
Nothing much. How can I help you?
They call police?
Fuck you. Some people are a little nervous. You're recording with the mask and stuff. So
It's cold. Mask stays on, yeah.
You know what I mean? I just got to call you, so I got to come by.
For sure.
Do my due diligence. You know what I mean?
Sense, sir.
Okay. So what are you recording for?
Just personal stuff.
Okay, it's public. So I mean, yeah.
If you've never been to a community like this, right?
Sure.
You're unknown.
Sure.
Unusual activity. Suspicious for you to have a
Sure.
camera at people's faces
That makes sense.
wherever they go.
You guys are going to be upset that they're here, right? You guys are going to call us over. You're just come again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's forcing it.
Some people are going to get upset.
Well, welcome to the United States of America.
What the fuck are y'all doing? What the hell is going on?
United States of America. Then just walk away. Just walk away. This is some bullshit you know. You don't get extra privileges. No. This is
What
bullshit
the
you
fuck?
Yeah, they're going to say call about you guys. And you guys don't want us harassing you.
Well, why would you harass us? We're actually First Amendment, right?
Because you follow people.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
It's a rhetorical question. There's no need to harass us. We're doing nothing wrong.
There was a terrorist attack in Australia someday. You come in front of synagogue, you say, face people.
I didn't. I get the face.
I'm answering the question, but he didn't ask you the question. Are you talking to me?
Doesn't even ask you a question. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Rasputin.
Yeah, I agree.
What I told you.
Yeah.
You guys are going to call about each other and have this kind of interactions, right? No, we had the conversation. Leave each other alone.
This is excessive. Obviously, we can talk to anyone who
The background.
wants to talk. This is the equivalent of a doctor coming here, get yourself checked out. So is this a hospital or like a doctor's
It's
building?
a medical facility,
Yeah.
so there's lots of like doctor's offices.
Is this mostly for the Jewish community? Do I have to be Jewish to get healthcare? Okay. Are most people here on like Medicaid?
Do not have to
What a
be
surprise.
Jewish.
Cool. Thank you. She said a lot of patients are on Medicaid, which is in conflict
Like
with what they're telling me in the
99%?
synagogue.
Yeah.
They're having so many kids. Curious Joel's population doubled from 2010 to
God damn. Wow. Okay.
2024. How many kids per on average does each family have here?
Between 2 and really unpredictable.
Two and infinity. Okay, got it.
Like 2 to 10?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
3.
Okay, that's pretty small for out here,
But-
right?
Still the younger age.
Yeah. This how?
27.
Okay,
3
young
kids
man.
already?
What do people do for work out here?
There's all kinds of work. There's a lot of educated people doing everything. Anyways, I gotta go work. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
what do you do for work, by the way?
I'm doing a few things.
Uh-oh.
I'm driving buses.
Okay.
I'm working in a mechanic shop. I'm
Oh,
working
wow.
in the office.
That's a lot of jobs.
So I just realized something about Tyler. You can call this bad faith, okay? But like, I think what he's doing with this video is really insidious, really heinous. Because in my mind, I'm thinking he saw the Nick Shirley documentary about Somalis in Minnesota. He saw that, and he was like, well, there's a fuck ton of anti-Semitism in America. So, and this Somali video was successful. So let's capitalize on all that anti-Semitism, and let's make a video about welfare in the New York Jewish community. A historically persecuted community in America.
So if you were talking
He's actually
about
doing work.
living in a
Yeah,
full-fledged
man.
ethnic enclave, then
Oh
look
my
no
God.
further. Curious Joel is an example of that, and then some. When people are talking about Dearborn, Michigan this, Dearborn, Michigan that, this is an example of only Jews living here, and a lot of them are tapping into welfare benefits.
It's like it seems like
Yeah,
it's
they're
like
tapping
competitive
in.
a way,
They're
right?
tapping
Like,
in,
who
bro.
can get more money out of the federal government? Oh my God! At work, everybody does work. Yeah, no violence. So yeah, and you saw it. They didn't like Israel because Israel was bringing the focus onto them. Now everybody's thinking about Jews. These guys have got a good thing going.
No,
They're
man. They don't like Israel because they are Hasidic Jews. They're trad, okay? They're conservative Jews. And Israel is evil. They are evil. That's why Hasidic Jews don't like them. There are Hasidic Jews in Israel that speak out about what Israel is doing. Because what they're doing is evil. Okay, that's it.
sitting around, they're getting money, everything's fine, things are good, and like then you have all this bullshit with Israel. Now people are thinking about the Jews. Now it's like, well, what are the Jews doing? And then you start looking at it, they're like, oh shit, oh no, making 15 kids, got 15 kids, I don't want to figure it out. Yeah, oh my God, man. Do you think they have a leaderboard for it? Yes. And by the way, do you remember what I said before about how this shit was, the Somalian thing was only the tip of the iceberg? I told y'all, man. I told y'all, this video is so good. Let me link you guys the video. Is it fraud? I think some of it is, some of it's not, right? I mean, that's probably what it is. Same with everything. I'll link you guys. This is Tyler Olivier video. Obviously, as soon as this got announced,
Oh yeah, well there is, I don't know about all of it, but there's got to be some fraud going on. Well, okay, well then, evidence. None of this was evidence of that. There was no evidence in this video of any kind of fraud going on.
Please, everybody wanted me to watch this. Oh yeah, I wonder why. But I wanted to look at it. I wanted to watch it. I thought it was really fucking funny. So yeah, we had to see this. Make sure to give it a like. And the sponsor
Yeah,
for this
so
video pulled
funny.
out. Is that right? Wow. Well, at least nobody else in this video did.
Wow.
So anyway, this was really fucking funny. This was hilarious. And some of the driving thing. I mean, the bus with like the shit on the side. Oh my God. Wait, someone did? Yeah, definitely, right? And holy fucking shit. And there's no contention with ultra-religious in Israel because the government covers their living expenses also. Maybe, I don't know. What instances do you think people deserve to get social assistance? I mean, I'm okay with social assistance. It's fine. Yeah. And like, I've always been in favor of that. It's just funny to see how much they're getting. I mean, this is definitely a lot. I'll tell you that. Yeah. And a home of 12 kids in New York is eligible for $2,600 in SNAP alone. Holy
I'm fine with people getting government assistance as long as they look like me. Okay, because if they don't look like me, then there's got to be some fraud going on. Okay,
that's a lot of money.
Gotta be.
$2,600. Wow. To be honest, you can't really blame them for not pulling out. Yeah, I guess so. And I wonder how many single mothers are in a community. You know what? Probably zero. Probably zero. They probably take care of each other, and you know there's something to be said for that. Really, there is, and it's respectable the fact that they ride or die for each other. And I gotta say that, I mean, it's the same with the Somalians, right? I mean, goddamn, like y'all are really in it. I'm gonna take a break and chill out for a bit, relax, but we'll be back on tomorrow, do some other stuff then. But I had to watch this video today. I felt like it was a mandatory thing to watch.
Well, I'm gonna take a break myself for a few minutes, okay? But when we come back, I think